everybody? This is Pastor Shay, aka Chaplain G, coming back at y'all with another word of encouragement for today. So, today's word of encouragement comes from one of the core values in the Air Force, right? The very first core value in the Air Force is integrity first. Above all things, the Air Force wants you to be a person of integrity. What that means is you have to know the difference between right and wrong, and not just know it, but act on it. You have to be a person of integrity. The Air Force doesn't want people in its service that have a license to kill, that are flying around multi-million-dollar airplanes, that are conducting dangerous operations, things that people in the civilian sector cannot do. They don't want people who don't have integrity in their ranks. Integrity first. It's vitally important. The reason why I wanted to bring that up is because in these last couple years, it's my view that there's been a lot of people exposed, not only in the military, right? Just in the country in general, who are seriously lacking integrity. And we've put them in key leadership positions. And I think it's starting to show that it's been to our detriment. I think this word of encouragement, hopefully it encourages you to be this person of integrity. Every person is a leader at some level. And as you rise up in the ranks, don't be a person that loses their integrity. Let me read this to y'all. This is Proverbs chapter 24. It's going to start at verse 23. Y'all follow along with me. It says, "These also are sayings of the wise. Partiality in judging is not good." I think everybody can agree with that right off the bat, right? But it says, "Whoever says to the wicked, 'You are in the right,' will be cursed by peoples, abhorred by nations. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon him. Whoever gives an honest answer kisses the lips." This is essentially saying, like, it's not just the person, like a judge. It's not just the person who needs to give right judgment. It's not just the person that's way at the top that needs to make right decisions. It says whoever says to the wicked, "You are in the right," will be cursed by peoples and abhorred by nations. Like, when we have a lack of integrity in whatever we do in life, if we have a lack of integrity, not only does it affect things on a micro level, it also affects things on a macro level. It's not just your immediate surroundings that have a detrimental effect on your lack of integrity. It's the entire system. We need integrity. A person who knows something's wrong, who can see it and does nothing about it, is essentially telling the person that's telling them to do wrong that they're in the right. Like, if you know something is wrong and you don't say something, you're essentially co-signing the thing that's wrong. You're essentially saying, yeah, everything's fine, let's press forward. As opposed to, hey man, something doesn't feel right. Or, these people over here are saying this doesn't feel right. Or, man, I just don't have all the information. Maybe we should just wait for a little while. All those things are signs of a person of integrity. That's taking the whole picture in mind. They're not co-signing on something that's going to be wrong. They're making sure they have all their ducks in a row. They're making sure they've researched what the decision is going to do. What's the second and third order effects of the way that decision is going to affect everybody else. They're taking the time to make sure they're making a right decision. That's a person of integrity. And it says that kind of a person, the person that is going to rebuke the wicked. So you're telling the person that's trying to get you to do the wrong thing, like, no, this is wrong. And I don't care what level it is, man. You can be entry level, ground floor person. If you see something's wrong, say something. If you're all the way at the top and there's only one person between you and the top dog, you got to be able to tell the top dog, no, that's a bad choice. That's a bad decision, and we should wait. That is a person of integrity. We need more of those people, not less of those people. The way our culture is folding right now is because we have become a people who lack integrity. We're not willing to call out what's right and what's wrong. This says that a person who does that, like, blessings will come upon them. It says that when you're a person of integrity and you're calling out what's right and what's wrong, there's none of this like moral relativism. We know what's right, we know what's wrong. You're willing to call it out. You're willing to stand up. You're willing to say something. When you give that honest answer, when it comes from a place of integrity, it's like a kiss. It's like a kiss on the lips. It feels good. It's like honoring to the people below you. It's honoring not only in the same way that a person who lacks integrity affects both the micro and the macro. When you give an honest answer, when you have honest people and you have people of integrity, it not only affects the people at a micro level, but on a macro level. This is huge stuff. There's a reason why integrity first is at the top of the Air Force's core values. And this is a call back to that. This is a call that expands that. We need it not only as a service, but as a nation. And so I pray that wherever you find yourself today, if you're in a position where you see that something's wrong, you see that people are being hurt by something, that you say something, that you don't just say, oh, I was just following orders, or I was just following recommendations. Yeah, I can kind of see that it might be wrong, but I'm just following orders. That's not a person of integrity. Be a person of integrity today. I hope this finds y'all well. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. All that jazz is free to y'all, but it means a lot over here. I'm going to keep pressing this word forward, man, because I think this is what we need in the times we live in. We can see what's going wrong in the world. And the standard of what's right and what's wrong is God himself. And the word of God is God telling us, operate in this way. And you'll see it for yourself. Your soul will feel it. It's written on your hearts. You know what's right and what's wrong. Now say something. Do something. Be a person of integrity today. Love y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Yo, hit me up in the email if you need me. And until next time, grace and peace.